You accomplished, you took over a military that was cut by 25%,
Yeah.
that only had 3 brigades ready to fight and was out of bullets. What have you done in the 4 years since you to change that?
Entirely rebuilt military like never before. New missiles and rockets and tanks and ships and planes, and we have the F-35s coming in by the hundreds, as you know. When I took over, we had a depleted military. We had no ammunition. I'll never forget a very overrated general coming to see me and saying, "Sir, we have no ammunition." I'm sorry. This is my first 2 days in office.
Right.
And I say, no president should ever have to hear that, and no president should ever be spied on either, you know. So we set a lot of records. But we have it totally rebuilt, and our nuclear is now tippy-top, and just hope to God you never have to use it.
Today, we found out late last night that the Supreme Court would not hear the Texas case. It did not have standing, according to them. Judging by your tweets, you're very disappointed in that. Is it over?
No, it's not over. We keep going, and we're going to continue to go forward. We have numerous local cases where, you know, in some of the states that got rigged and robbed from us. We won every one of them. We won Pennsylvania. We won Michigan. We won Georgia by a lot. We have a governor, a Republican governor, that's worse than a Democrat. He's terrible, and he's hurting Kelly and David very badly. The senators that are terrific people. And Wisconsin, as you know, we have a case going on as we speak. I mean,
Right.
It's actually going on right now.
So you have individual states
Oh
happening
yeah,
right now.
we're doing individual
But
states.
on the 14th, they're going to certify.
That's
on the
right.
6th,
Well,
they transmit.
we're gonna
What does that do for your
I
fight?
don't know. We're going to speed it up as much as we can, but you can only go so fast. They give us very little time. But we caught them, as you know, as fraudulent, dropping ballots, doing so many things nobody can even believe it. Dead people voting, and all far greater than the number of votes we need. The election was over at 10 o'clock in the evening. I had won. It was 97, 98%. All of the bookies all over the world were saying the election's over. They wouldn't even take bets on it. And then all of a sudden around 11 o'clock, ballots start getting dropped. You ever see the graph where you go like this and then it goes up to the sky? Tens of thousands of ballots were being illegally dropped. The machines are the worst. Dominion, nobody even knows who owns it. These machines are controlling our country. So it was a rigged election. It was really a sham and a shame.
When you look at this fight, though, you have 77% of Trump supporters who believe you won the election, according to a Fox poll.
I've heard actually much higher numbers than that.
There's a rally right now in Washington for that. Do you worry about the country being divided as if it goes to inauguration and they still feel that way and you still feel that way?
No, I worry about the country having an illegitimate president. That's what I worry about. A president that lost, and lost badly. This wasn't like a close election. You look at Georgia. We won Georgia big. We won Pennsylvania big. We won Wisconsin big. We won it big.
But your guys
we won all of these states.
Do you think your legal team has proven that?
Well, we never get a chance to prove it because a judge will say, "Well, I'm sorry, you don't have standing." Like, how about me? Texas and all of these states, 18 or 19 altogether, they come in. Think how nice that is. Where they actually come in and they say, "We want to support you, sir, because you're important to this country. We want to support you." They go in and they say the states don't have standing and I don't have. I'm president of the United States. I just got 75 million votes. The biggest number of votes in the history of our country ever gotten by a sitting president. I went from 63 million to 75 million, a 12 million vote difference. That's the biggest margin in history. They say if I got 67, the smartest people in the business, if I got 67 million votes, I couldn't lose. I got 75 million, and they say I lost. I didn't lose. The election was rigged.
By who?
By the Democrats, and actually, interesting, by the Democrats, but by local Democrats, meaning state Democrats. They outsmarted state Republicans. You know what I do? I do two things. I run a country, and we cut taxes, and we did all of the things, regulations, Space Force, all of the things the VA was taking care of, like 91% approval, all of the things I did. I ran a country, and we ran it great. We've done more than any other president. Then I have to campaign. We had the greatest campaign in history. We had the biggest crowds anyone's ever had. I did 56 rallies where the number of people were incredible, okay, incredible, record-setting. And then I go home and I watch the television to see how we're doing. And by 10:30 in the evening, it was over, we won. I got calls from everybody saying, pros, people you know very well, saying congratulations. I say, let's not go so fast. I don't trust these machines,
Right.
and a lot of bad things happen with these people. And in essentially 5 or 6 states, the local people who run it rigged the election. And Tens of thousands. Remember they stopped the counting in the evening? Do you remember Georgia when they said, oh, we had a big flood? We had a pipeline break, a major water pipeline break. It turned out to be a false thing. And everybody, Brian, everybody ran out. They all ran out. And where's the pipeline? Guess what? There was no pipeline. That was the people where they took all of those ballots, all of those Biden ballots, under the table with the black dress, and they took them and they started shoving them into a machine. What happened to this country is that we were like a third world country. And I do worry about the fact, you know, you asked the question, illegitimate president. That's what I worry about.
There you have it. There's President Trump.